Hey everyone, welcome back to JP's Budget Collecting. Tonight I got my boys D-Ruck Comics, George with me. What's going on, George? Is George frozen? Or is he pretending to be frozen? He's pretending to be frozen. And I got my guy, Comic Books NYC. Comic, what's going on, man?
Oh, what's up, family? Good to see you guys.
Oh, wait. No, he's moving.
He's really trying hard to sell it, but we don't buy it. So, what's up, Varangian in the house?
Varangian in the house. We had Unruly Simeon tailgating. Backseat driver was tailgating. Thank you guys when you come back in.
What's up, guys?
So, for anyone that's watching this and thinks, JP just did this like a month ago. They're not wrong. But the guy sends stuff to the press. Oh, maybe we really did lose George.
I think he's selling it all the way by leaving the studio, trying to convince us he actually froze up.
Oh.
I'm not buying it.
You're not buying it.
F you, D-Rock.
You know, well, hey, you got to if you're gonna sell it, man, all out.
Hey, Kachung, Delphia.
Well, hopefully he will rejoin us in a minute. And Kachung and Delphia, I will put up your comment as soon as it shows up in StreamYard, like in 5 minutes.
Sorry, dude. I'm like beating.
Oh, no, you're good. StreamYard, there's Kachung. And Delphia. Los, what's going on? 5 days later,
he will go to major extremes to sell one of his charades.
Oh yeah, definitely. So hopefully he comes back at some point. So as I was saying, if I did this about a month ago, but DS was backed up, and he's who I've been sending my stuff to get pressed. So I just was kind of waiting, and we talked yesterday, I think, and he was like, "Hey, I'm caught up. I'll be caught up in just a couple days. Send me your books." So I started digging through them this morning, and I was like, "Hey, J Hood, what's going on?" And I was like, "Are these still the ones I want to send?" So I figured we'd do this again. Some of them that were in the stack, I know I'm sending, partially because I'm going to probably try to sell them. Since we're waiting on D-Runk, I'll just go on and make myself big, and we'll start looking at books.
Yeah, let's do
it. This one, which is blowed up since I bought it, is for sure going. The first.
Now remind me again what that which first one of the many ones there are.
So this is her first full appearance of
Miss
Marvel.
Of her as Miss Marvel, not of her.
Of her. Like, it's her first full appearance. So she appears in, technically, it makes cameos in Captain Marvel 14 and 17. The second print of which is the one with her on the cover. But those cameos are, in 14, it's a girl that sort of looks of Asian descent. That the Captain Marvel says run. That's supposedly her cameo. And then in 17, it's a girl that you can see from behind flexing in the mirror, and it's clear she has powers. And that's all. Those are the two cameos, like one panel in each thing. She doesn't speak. And so this is her first appearance is here. This book, I bought this book in June for like $35. It's now like $140 raw. And it's like, and at the time it was going for like $300 for 9.8. It's going for like $900 now for 9.8.
Oh, damn.
So Air is a man who's dedicated to his craft.
Wow, man, that was a hard sell, brother.
You did hard sell that, dude. We'll get you back just for a second, but yeah, I'll get you back full screen. So we appreciate your dedication to selling that you froze. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Dude, I did freeze.
Yeah, sure.
Look at him. He's still selling it.
The moment your intro got done, you started talking, and then I was like, oh, shit, he froze. And I'm like, so did Kavi. I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
Nah, my internet doesn't go down, bro.
Hey, I'm back.
On Joy.
There you go.
Isn't blown up. Oh, wait. StreamYard jumped on me. Isn't blown up and offensive in that context. Yeah. So this book went crazy.
Well, is it because it's rare? Is that like
no? It's kind of like the Miles thing. I mean, we know her show is coming.
Oh right, yeah, okay.
I bought it. Like,
okay, so it's just the market. It's just the speculation in the market.
Yeah, it's just a speculation, and it had been on my radar to try to grab before they cast her, which I thought there might be a casting announcement as early as maybe like the online San Diego thing. So that was why I went on and grabbed one in June. There hasn't been a casting yet, but yeah, it's exploded. This book is really tough to get a 9.8 on because it has a ton of. I can get it to focus. The corners bindery tears on the corners are very common in this book, is what I should say, I guess. And this one is no exception. It has
pretty good to me though.
Yeah, they're really small. I think it's got a legit shot at a 9.8, but it wouldn't surprise me if it comes back a 9.6. But a 9.6 now is going for $350. So, which is crazy.
Then I think we should slab that one.
Yeah, that's a slabber either way. I don't really know what there's to debate about it.
No, there's not. I'm just showing the books that are for sure going. This one's for sure going.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that one
while I was pretending to be frozen.
Yeah, so that one is for sure. Like, there's a stack that's for sure going because I'm probably going to try to sell them to fund other stuff. The next two are for sure going, and these are the two Kanan Star Wars books.
Yeah, I think I have the second one now.
Yeah, maybe the 6 is.
Maybe I have the 5. I don't remember.
It's went back and forth on which one people go after because they all
isn't 5 a key also now, or
I don't know, maybe. They all appear in one. Not all of them speak. It's one page, and then they go into a flashback. And then 6 is they're all like speaking in it and on the cover. So both of these are going. One, I'm pretty sure is a 9.8 without him doing anything to it, but I'm going to send it just in case. 6 needs a press. I think it has a shot at a 9.8 after a press, but it does need a press. So those are going.
Baby.
What'd you say, D-Rump?
You got to seal it in, baby.
Seal it in.
Princess Sucker.
My other Dr. Aphra that I bought when I bought the 1 in 25 that I sold, which is actually paying for this submission to CGC. So yeah, this was.
You think that's a 9.8 candidate too?
Yeah, this was actually better, I thought, than the 1 in 25.
1 in 25. What's the regular one going? Because I sold my 1 in 25 for $800. Which is
the regular is going for like $250 to $300. The last I looked.
Okay.
So,
hey, Jimmy.
So it's going. So those 4 are for sure, and those 4 are probably all eventually at some point going to be for sale. I don't know if they'll immediately be for sale, but they're eventually going to be for sale. Jimmy, what's going on? This is going to be a keeper for me because I collect Spider-Man female characters. So this is for Silk. This is probably my greatest find ever in the wild. $5.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah!
And this is a 9.8.
Looks pretty nice. Yeah, looks pretty nice.
Yeah, this is. It needs a press because it's got a little bit of a you won't be able to see it, but like a little bit of an indentation along the spine on the lower part of the book. But like it doesn't break color or anything. It's just like it needs a press. But I think it's a 9.8 after you press that out. So those 5 are for sure. I'm sending 10 as my goal. So those 5 are for sure. The next 2 are probably for sure. And these are just first Batgirl. This is from my original collection. I think this is probably a 9.8. This is the first Cassandra Cain. And then just because I want to get it done, this is my original copy of Nightwing, which despite the fact that I've read this like 3 billion times, is probably still like a 9.4, 9.6 with a press.
Oh.
So so those are probable. So I got 5 for sure, 2 probables. The other 3 that I wasn't sure I still wanted to send, that I originally had on my list of 10, was this Danger Girl preview, which is definitely a 9.8 candidate. I mean, it's not worth a ton. It's like a 9.8 is like $100 and something book. It's more just for me. I just don't know that I need to send it right now, I guess is really the thing. Eventually I'll probably send it at some point.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Same with kind of this, although this is actually blown up a little bit because there's been talk of some kind of Fathom show. So this is the first Michael Turner Fathom. This is also a 9.8 candidate, in my opinion. And this actually it's been going for like 200 plus in a 9.8.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, so that was why it made my list, but I don't know that I probably won't sell this because it's from my original collection, so I don't know that I'll send it. Let's see, we had Highlight jumped in here, Funk
Bake's in here.
What's going on? Bacon's jumped in the house.
What's up, guys?
I thought I saw somebody else.
Yeah, there's a new commenter also earlier. Scrolling up a little bit. Terry Vaughn.
Terry Vaughn, nice. Welcome, Terry. Welcome. So, both.
Yeah, it's a mix of both, as you're sort of finding out here. Yeah,
I don't submit that many books, Terry. Like I have about 30 slabs total, so I'm still the whole getting my book CGC'd. I'm relatively still new at. I've only done.
D-Ronk's about to overtake me in number of slabs.
D-Ronk is like the expert at this point.
I'm at like 158 slabs. I got 12 at CGC right now. I'm stacking and slabbing and jacking.
There you go.
Slabbing at scale is the way I put it.
Yeah. Burke, what's going on, Mr. Burke? So those were, and then the last book that originally was on my list, and this was kind of just this was an A-OK from Big Will. It's a super nice copy. Like, I think this is a 9.8. It's an old book. It was kind of like, I just want to do it at some point. But this is the one for sure. I don't think I'm going to send this time because there's just no rush to do it. It's not really worth, like, 9.8 is worth like $60-$70. It's not really like any value or rush to do it. So I actually think this is probably a no. So it'd be the first one that's probably a no. So I got 6 for sures, 2 probables, 2 maybes, and a no. And then this is the stack I pulled out today of other potentials.
Hell yeah.
To consider. So this would be another one just for me. But this, this one has some value, but this would just be more of a for me thing. This is also probably.
Yeah, I like that cover. It's a great cover.
Yeah, it's probably a 9. This would be a 9.6, 9.8. I think I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 9.6, but I think it's got a shot at 9.8.
Hey, Burke's in the house. What's up, Burke?
Mr. Burke, what's going on? Yeah. Funk. I think I said hello to Funk. Funk, what's going on? This is one. It's kind of just because I have a really nice copy. It hasn't really blowed up yet, but.
I like that cover. Yeah.
I do love the cover. I think it's a gorgeous book, and so this is one I'm considering as well. Just because I've kind of almost got most of them slabbed at this point, I'm thinking about sending this. Most of my Captain Marvel.
What's special about that one again?
That is the first number one as Captain Marvel. So she appeared in Avenging Spider-Man, and then this came out before 10 came out in Avenging Spider-Man. So, but this is her when she actually became Captain Marvel in the series. It goes for like a 9.8 of this goes for like $100. It's not like anything super valuable. The only like strictly cover submission, but like I had a bunch of covers I considered, and I threw all of them out for now. The only strictly cover one was this one that I considered sending, or I'm considering sending at this point.
Send that shit.
Yeah, I would send that one.
Send it.
I mean, this one definitely needs a press, but with a press, I think it is a 9.8 candidate as well. It's got a little waviness to it, but not like water damage waviness, just waviness. So,
Yo, Rag 718.
So there's that one. Yeah. So you guys are saying send that. So I'm going to at least put that in the probable pile. And then the last 3, like Unruly's going to like curse at me. Hey, Rag, what's going on? Is just because of what they're going for right now is the friggin' Punchline books. And
send them.
Yeah, I have all those that I was debating to send, and I still haven't sent my submission. I did my video like a month ago, and I still haven't.
Yeah. So those are all possibilities. My thought is, if I was going to send these, I would just send all 3 of them, which would take up kind of.
You may as well. I mean, at some point, you also have to think about saving on shipping costs.
Right.
And by stacking more books all in at once, you don't have to. You have to do that twice eventually.
Right, but
yeah.
So like I did the thing, and I figured out what the math was on the submission, and I'm looking at with 10 books, I'm feeling pretty comfortable. Like I have that. If I start going beyond 10 books, it ends up running you by the time you get them cleaned and pressed and submitted, and like a little bit of extra. The shipping stuff all kind of gets divided out.
Well, how many are definites right now? Again.
Well, my goal was 10.
How many are maybes?
I have 5 for sure, which were the Star Wars books and the Kamala Khan and the ASM4 First Silk.
Right.
I have 3. I had 2 that. Well, I would say 3 probables at this point.
Yeah.
Which would get me up to 8 if I sent these 3 as well. Which leaves me kind of 2 spots for what I was targeting. And that
and how many were in the consideration pile?
So, you guys said these 3, you guys were kind of for. We threw out the New Teen Titans. Nobody seemed too interested in sending this just yet, which I can get. So I think I'm going to throw that in the no. I think I'm just going to wait on this and just slip it in sometime as an extra book.
Yeah, it looks good in the top loader.
Yeah. So I'm going to put that in the no pile. The other 3, and I really could put the Nightwing there too. I could hold off on him. He's not in any hurry.
No, J Hood Creative. There were multiple books earlier where you saying I'm sending them to flip them or to sell them.
So there's going to be 4 cell books and then 6 books that would be PC books. Probably is what I'm thinking.
That's probably your largest percentage of cell books in one.
Oh yeah, that's by far the largest percentage of cell books I've ever seen. So there's the Silk #1, which is not super high value right now, but it's pretty cool. There's this Fathom.
Silk has gone up because when I bought that book in a 9.8, it was like at around $100, and now it's
I feel like that whole like there's a group of books that will ride the wave of that book.
That one is taken off. The one that's taken off for the Silk is the variant of this, which I tried to get a couple times and I just never pulled the trigger on, and now it's like doubled in price. There's a really cool variant to this, but this one hasn't really taken off yet. It's sitting at about $100 for 9.8, but I think it will eventually because I think they'll use her eventually.
But you got it for cover price, right? Or close, or what did you get?
Yeah, I feel like this one. Well, this one I found for $5. I think this one was like maybe even less than that. This one was cheap.
So whether you decide to keep it or sell it, it'll probably slowly increase in value.
Yeah. So that's a consideration.
84. What up, dude?
Yo, okay.
84, you have the link, man. I sent it to you if you want to hop in here.
Oh.
So
putting them on the spot.
I am putting him on the spot. Yes, the preview is worth more than the #1 because this is technically the first appearance of the characters, and this is the one that when they started talking about a show that took off, because this was like $100 9.8 like 2 years ago, and now it's like a $200 to $250 9.8 because there's been rumors of a Fathom TV show. So that's where that came from. But I probably won't sell it because I've just had it since the day it came out. I probably wouldn't sell it, but because it's Michael Turner and yeah, but I don't know. I might. I'm not that attached to it, but yeah. So there was that, the Danger Girl, and that's really what's left at this point. So,
I mean, I don't know. That is kind of a,
So we got
either way group of books, I guess. But pick the 2 you feel best about, really. I guess.
So we got all right. So if I send those 3, that gives me 8. So it's 2 books. Here's the thing about these. I've never opened them, never read them. They're sitting in top loaders. And because I'm a Batman collector, I'm probably never going to flip them.
Right? Yeah, then don't slab them right now.
So there's really no. Eventually, I will probably slab them, but there's probably no rush.
Right.
Like to do that. So I think. So if I set those aside, then it comes down to these three for 2 spots, and like these were the 2 I were. Oh, wrong 2. These were the 2 I was going to send originally. So, and then there would.
I vote for the silk just because I feel like it's the right
more
time
actual
for it.
Value potential.
Yeah.
Danger Girl.
But the other one, the other ones I'm not as sure about. It's more like it's a little less obvious to me.
Yeah. I don't know. They're probably fairly equal in my mind. I mean, I could pull. It's 1 spot. I could pull one of these others too if I wanted to wait on that.
Why don't we play a pin the tail on the donkey style game?
Oh,
we're not putting the. Oh man.
Or close your eyes and like randomize the pile on your desk and like just close your eyes. And,
close my eyes, randomize.
Tic-tac-toe, eeny, miny, mow it a little bit.
Get a blindfold and then shuffle.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm just gonna start shuffling, and you guys tell me when the well, hang on. Let me actually a few of them I'm going to take out because I'm for sure not going to send those.
Right.
Oh, which ones are definitely not going then?
That Nightwing cover, right?
What? Wait, which ones are for sure? What?
He was saying which ones for sure are not going to be going in this last round.
Okay,
I think you said the Nightwing cover, right? And the Titans.
The Titans is not going to go right now. I don't think the Captain Marvel's in any need to go right now. The Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
I don't know. It probably means as much to me as the Danger Girl and the Fathom. So let's throw it in. We're gonna leave all the Hell Origin Batman books out. Like all the Punchline books. So let's see. If I put the Silk in the pile, let's see. We got First Kamala, the 2 Kanan books, the Dr. Aphra, Original Sin, there's 5. The first Cassandra Cain, the first Nightwing #1, that's 6, 7. This is 8. And then, so we got Silk, Birds of Prey, Danger Girl, and Fathom for 2 spots. 84 asked if I'm shooting for 9/8 on all these. What did I put down here? I think the Darth Vader is a 9/8. I think the Marvel Now, the Kamala Khan, I wouldn't be surprised if I got a 9/6. I think it has a chance in a 9/8, depending on how nice they are that day, just because of those bindery tears in the corner, which is common on that book. The Kanans, the #1 is a 9/8 right now. I don't really think it needs a press, but I'm going to send it just because. The #6 needs a press. With a press, I think it can be a 9/8. Same thing with the ASM4, I think it's a 9/8. The Nightwing's probably like 9/4, 9/6, just because I've read it a bunch of times. The Batman 567 is a 9/8, I think. The ASM 601 is not a 9/8 without a press, but with a press, I think it's a 9/8. And then these 4 all, I think, are 9/8 with a press. So
yeah, everything in the maybe pile that we're about to shuffle is a 9/8 candidate, correct?
Yes, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Now, would I be stunned if anything comes back at 9/6? No,
Cool.
But like
9/8 candidate means like as
possible
far as
9/6.
it's
I think
like,
I think they all have a shot at being 9/8.
Okay. All right, so I want you looking up when you're shuffling.
I'm looking at the camera. I'm looking at you guys.
Yeah.
Here, wait. I'll shuffle down where you guys can't see it and I can't see either. Anyway, I got the white back of the backing board here. So you guys tell me when. stop, and that'll be the top book will go.
I'm going to call the first one.
This turn, and then George will for the last book.
Oh.
All right, stop. Danger Girl.
I hate that choice.
It wouldn't have been my choice either, but it's not.
Yeah,
it's not like you have to stick to
paper
this.
shredder, would you?
I'm not putting it in the paper shredder. All right, we'll see. We do better. We can revisit maybe if you guys are both against that choice. Let's see. All right, you guys are the ones. Let's
keep going until we get the 2 silk books. And
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, kill 84's comment, would you? Get him off the screen. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Killing with the thing. I was impressed. All right, looking at the camera. All right, George, see if you can do better than Kavi, and you guys will actually agree.
Oh, I know I can. Stop.
Oh, there it is. Okay, we do agree.
All right, so you guys agree with that one. So
that's 100%.
All right, we're gonna. Since you guys are both like, no, don't send that. We're gonna cull that.
Yeah, that one's in the.
Yo, what's up, Ruben Guzman and Chris Barrett? Chris Barrett, what's up?
Hey, Barrett, for the last one, just send the Michael Turner book.
Just send the Michael Turner book?
Yeah.
I'm down with that. I can send that.
Yeah, I like, especially with the added interest around it. Even though you said it was for PC anyway, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
That's one of those
blue. I mean,
still,
it's like stupid.
Even if it's for PC, if it's slabbed and it's a 9.8 and back in your possession, you do have a better possible asset.
Yeah.
To move down the line if you change your mind about it.
Let's be real. If something happened and I needed to move some books and that was worth $300, that would be one that would go before a lot of others.
Yeah, definitely.
So if it's a 9.8 and it's like worth something, then so it becomes an asset that I could move.
Yep.
Hey, Chris Barrett dropping.
Yo, what's up, backseat driver?
Barrett is on top of it. Backseat, what's going on? All right, so those are the 10. We got our stats.
The 10 is in.
The 10 that are going.
Boom.
So for those
less than 30 minutes, we achieved it.
Yeah. So we'll do a recap and then we'll get out of here in less than 30 minutes, maybe. For those that came in late, this is going. This book is blowing up right now. And yeah, this one's going. I think it's a 9.8 candidate. We'll see if what they say about the bindery tears in the 2 corners, but 9.8, 9.6. 9.6s are $350. So that one's going for sure. And that one's going to be that's a sell book. Kanan #1, which is either first appearance or cameo of that Sabine Wren and all the other Rebels characters. That's a 9.8 candidate for sure. I think that's a 9.8 candidate as it sits on, or 9.8 as it sits without a press. This one needs a press. This is 6, which is the first full, I guess is what they're saying. So of all these characters, and they're all on the cover on this one. And they're talking about a bunch of them coming to Disney Plus. So those are both, I think, between $200 and $300 right now for 9.8s. So those are both potential sells.
Yeah.
This is the regular cover of Dr. Aphra of Darth Vader #3, the first appearance of Dr. Aphra. So that's probably a potential sell as well. I might hold that one a little bit since I just sold the other one, but that one's going to probably eventually go. ASM #4, first appearance of Silk. This one is definitely going. This is a 9.8 as well. Just looking for the other one since we put it in there. And then we're also going to send Silk #1, also a 9.8 candidate. And this one, yeah, these are probably PC books unless they just do something stupid, and then I might be tempted to sell. But I collect the Spider-Man characters, so I'm less inclined to sell those than I am like the Star Wars stuff because I really haven't been collecting that. This is purely just for me. This is my original copy, and I still think it's like a 9.4, 9.6. So I'm sending that just because I want it protected. This is also kind of just for me. This is the first appearance of Cassandra Cain. 84, some spicy Star Wars collectibles. These bringing the power out. Nice. So that's going. And then the last two that we kind of shifted out 2 books and added to, although all but the Sook were originally in my original thought. ASM 601, this needs a press, but this is one of my favorite Campbell covers for sure. Maybe the favorite Campbell cover, really. But and then the Michael Turner Fathom preview.
Boom.
So that is those are the 10. I'm gonna box those up and send them to DS probably tomorrow. So
nice.
So thank you guys.
Yeah, super
in the corner.
Super efficient tonight on the
So we're at 31 minutes, but so we'll get out of here. But thanks for joining me. Thanks for everybody in the chat for hanging out. I'm saying they're talking about 84 Star Wars stuff, so they're not paying any attention to us anyway.
Yeah, we're just talking about spicy meatballs now at this point.
Spicy meatballs, there you go.
Spicy meatball.
Spicy meatball.
I got that spicy meatball waiting for me. So
there you go.
A leftover pizza and spicy meatballs.
What's in the cup? What's in the cup?
I will. Yeah. So my prediction is.
Hold on, Tiki, time out.
Yeah.
Kavi, what's in the cup?
Oh, what's in the cup?
Yeah.
Genesis.
Okay.
Some sort of red wine. I don't know. I didn't. Okay. I didn't pay for it. It just showed up.
Oh, that was part of the stuff you were talking about. This is a Tank 7, which is a beer made by Boulevard. If you've never had it, it's the best beer in existence.
Right behind McGolden Light.
There it is.
No, hey, check this shit out. This is no joke. So this beer is made in St. Louis. Full screen me for this.
Okay.
The barcode on this fucker is the state of Minnesota. We only take
the only people that buy it is Minnesota.
That's it. It's only in Minnesota. So made in St. Louis though. It's not like we're like drinking our local beer. No. We're paying another state to make this for us, but only in Minnesota. You Google Michelob Golden Light and you will see what is it with Minnesotans and Golden Light. That is like the second search result on Google. It's fantastic.
Well, apparently you like it.
I'm glad you saved me a Google search. There it is.
Yeah. So, all right. We'll get out of here. Power Hour's coming up. I know there's like a lot of the mainframe stuff started that's on like Common Core stuff. There's no.
I thought that was tomorrow, no?
I think they were doing something tonight, like the kickoff.
Oh, really? Okay.
But Power Hour's coming
up. Either way,
still
go to Mega Power Hour.
Mega Power Hour is 30 minutes or an hour and 30 minutes. I forget. I always forget.
I don't know. It seems like to be a different time every week.
Okay, maybe that's why I always forget.
No matter what.
Yeah. So, all right. Later, everybody. If I can get up here and end the broadcast. End.